Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for for your daily tarot forecast for, let's see, what is the 21st? Friday already. Friday, the 21st of September. We are going to go ahead and start with Aries right off the bat and see what kind of card you guys pull. So Aries for Friday, September the 21st. You guys have my insecurity card coming up. This just tells me that there's something that's going to be coming along that is going to be either making you feel insecure for very valid reasons, or it may actually be triggering some insecurities for not so valid reasons. It's just, triggering. And when we're triggered, we're not necessarily really thinking things through logically and having those nice rational thoughts. Insecurity for me, generally, I see as a triggered thing. I really don't think that any of you Aries are going to be feeling insecure because of some type of real situation. I think a lot of it is going to be something that just triggers that in you. Okay, so that's for Aries for Friday. Hello there, Diane, Linda S. Fries Williams. Hello, hello, welcome. Glad to see you all back here. Next, we're looking at Taurus for Friday, September 21st. Okay, so Taurus, you guys have a really good card. You've got the Feralt card coming up. This is your ultimate alchemist, your ultimate healer. So this card really talks about all things being harmonized and made to work well together as one, as in whenever the body is healed, as in whenever families come together or communities come together. So Taurus, you may be doing some very tangible physical healing. You could be doing some healing at a soul level. And this could, for some of you, be healing for more than just you, for a group that you are a part of as well. Although I will say, I think that's probably the minority for a lot of you. That would mean that the card would come in reversed if it was for groups. So for most of you, this is going to be for you as an individual, but it definitely is talking about healing either at a mental, emotional, or physical level. All right, so that's for Taurus. Hello there, S. Sand, Anna Lopez. Hey, I haven't seen you in here in a while. Welcome back. Patricia Payne, welcome back. Glad to see you again. You're up for Virgo. Virgo will be in about four more signs. Brenda Losario. Hello. Glad to see you here, my dear. Okay, so let's look at Gemini next for Friday, September the 21st. Gemini. All right, so Gemini is what you have coming up here is the Knight of Cups. This just tells me that you are going to be taking some type of action that makes you feel pampered, or it's luxurious, more luxurious than everyday action. You could be going out to dinner with somebody. You could be getting a massage. This could be something that you're doing together with somebody else as a more romantic type of action, where this could be something that you're doing for yourself strictly to pamper yourself. Either way, Geminis. Seeing it come up both ways. Lord, I hope this day is good. Don Williams has a song like that. Cancers, let's look at you guys next. For Friday, September the 21st. La da da da. Wow, Cancers, you guys just had so much fall. I expect to see Cancers getting a reading sometime soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards fell. One card flipped over. And one card fell right side up. So we're going to go with the card that fell right side up for you guys. For those of you who haven't been watching me a while and don't know, anytime 5 cards or more fall out of the deck as I'm shuffling, I know somebody actually needs a reading. So that's why I was joking around. I expect to see some of you Cancers in here for our reading. It's only halfway a joke. So anyway, Cancers, what you did have turned face up whenever it fell was the Three of Wands. Three of Wands tells me that you are making some long-term plans, or you are making some kind of travel plans, and you could actually be traveling on the 21st. But usually for me, I mean, this can be traveling. I've seen that maybe a third of the time, but usually for me, this is either making travel plans or making some kind of long-term plans. Like, okay, well, in a couple of years, we're going to buy a house and we're going to have it in this area or whatever, longer term plans. So travel plans or longer term plans, some of you may actually be traveling, Cancers. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I do appreciate that, whoever sent that. Thank you, thank you. On to Leo for Friday, September the 21st. Thank you also to those of you who are sharing this video. The more people I get to help, the happier that makes me. La da 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 da. So sharing is definitely appreciated. As well as the thumbs ups. Those of you who haven't subscribed yet, if you would like to see videos like this almost every day, you may want to consider hitting the red subscribe button. All right, so Leo, what you have here is the King of Bows showing up in reverse. This is the Adder. The Adder in reverse. What this card tells me, Leos, is you have a situation that has been ongoing where somebody has been usurping your authority. All right. And so far, you've been letting this continue, whether it was willingly or not willingly, you've been letting this continue. When this card comes up this way, Leos, what's going on is this person is fixing to usurp your authority again, but this will be the last time. Something's going to come to a head and something is going to be said or done that will dramatically bring this to a close. They will not be usurping your authority anymore. If this is going on at work, this could be that the other person gets fired over this silliness. It could be that they get reprimanded or suspended. It might not be that dramatic, but they will not be stepping into your territory again as far as trying to make decisions where you are the one with the authority for those decisions. Okay? You're going to be putting your foot down. All right, next up we have Virgos. Happy birthday, Virgos. That includes Anna M. Lopez. By the way, for those of you who are Virgos who would like to schedule a live reading with me, you do get a 25% discount as long as you contact me to get that reading scheduled sometime before the Virgo sun time has passed. That's my way of saying happy birthday to you. All right, so Virgos, you guys had a card flip. It did flip out at an angle. It's not right side up or upside down. So, as usual, I'm going to interpret it at that angle. So, Virgos, this is your card. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. It's mostly up, but not completely. So what this is telling me, Virgos, is that you have been in a situation where you've been kind of depending on somebody else to help you make it through. So you haven't exactly been independent. Maybe you've been missing somebody emotionally, and it's not so much about like financial dependence. Maybe it is about financial dependence. And when this card comes up at this angle, this is telling me that you are working yourself into or bringing yourself into a position where you're closer to being fully independent. If this was right side up, this would be my fully independent. I've got this covered. I don't need your help. In fact, I can help you if you would like a little help type of card. This is I'm working on getting to that point, but not totally there yet. Okay, so that's what I see for you, Virgos. Excuse me for a second. That one rings true for you. Cool, cool. Thank you for the verification, Linda S. All right, so Libras, you're up next for Friday, September the 21st. You're quite welcome, Patricia. Libra. Okay, Libras, here's what you've got. You've got the King of Coins showing up in reverse. Now, this is somebody that, hang on. Is this somebody you're interacting with or somebody that telling me about a situation for them? Okay, so Libras, King of Coins in reverse is telling me that you are going to have some kind of situation where you feel like you're broke. You don't have the money that you need to do the things you want to do. For some of you Libras, it's going to be as simple as, oh my God, I left the house without bringing my wallet with me. It's not even necessarily that you're broke, but just that you don't have access to your funds. Okay. For those of you that you do not have that situation come up, there's an alternate situation that is showing up here, which is pretty much completely different, which is that this is not even talking about you at all, but somebody that, for some of you, this is going to be somebody that you're interacting with who doesn't have access to their funds or who is broke. And for some of you, broke for me means a couple different things. Okay. I know broke, like the first thing we think of is not enough money in the account or in the wallet. The other thing that I think of when I think of a broke person is somebody who is emotionally or spiritually broke. They're not okay. Maybe they don't have feelings of empathy for other people. Maybe they don't just exactly have all their marbles moving around in exactly the right way upstairs. You know, they're not okay. That's my favorite way to say it. They're just not okay. And so you may be, for those of you who don't find yourself wishing you hadn't left your wallet at home or something along those lines, you may find yourself interacting with somebody who is what I would consider a broken person, somebody who doesn't have feelings or somebody who really has a hard time putting two and two together to make four. Okay, so that's for Libras. You have a Libra moon. All right, so next let's look at Scorpio. Oh, thank you for the more thumbs up. I appreciate that. You guys are fantastic. I had 1 thumbs up earlier last time, and now we're already up to 6. You guys are amazing. Okay, so let's see what comes up for me and my fellow Scorpios for Friday, September the 21st. Maybe more for my fellow Scorpios because I never remember what card I pull. That's sad and pathetic, isn't it? All right, let's see what Scorpios get. Okay, here's what we have. We have the World card in reverse. That's definitely improvement over the card that we got today. The World card in reverse just means that we do have some particular goal or target or manifestation that we are reaching for. And there's some kind of delay in getting that. It doesn't mean that we're completely off track and it'll never happen, but it does mean that there's some kind of delay coming up for that. Okay, so that's Scorpios. Scorpios rule. I don't know if we rule. I do know in certain cases we don't take a lot of baloney, but in other cases we take way too much. Let's see, let's move on to Sagittarius for Friday, September the 21st. Sagittarius. Oh my goodness. So we were talking earlier for, I think it was cancers, about people who need a reading. You guys would not believe how many cards. And this is not one of my decks that it's easy to drop cards either. It's not a huge deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's just one. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. If anybody needs a reading more than cancers, that's Sagittarius right now. You guys know who your favorite reader is. Come to me, come to me, come to me. All right, so let's quit messing around here, Sagittarius. What you have showing up is the Stoat. The Stoat is just telling me that actually you are really coming into a good place with your own self-esteem. You're starting to find things that make you happy and pursue those. And you're starting to recognize your own authority and your own power and who you are in the universe, Sagittarius. That's a great card for you. Look at you guys. Yay. I'm not sure why you need a reading when you've got a card coming up like that. But when you've got like a third of the deck fall out, you obviously do. Okay, let's move on to Capricorn. Okay, so Capricorn for Friday, September the 21st. Let's see what we got. Capricorn, it feels to me like you guys are just looking for something peaceful. Like anything peaceful. It seems like on every side you've kind of been dealing with some chaos and some craziness. And you're just looking to find some kind of peaceful moment right now, Capricorns. Let's see what kind of cards you got. Hello there, Ms. Avneet. I'm alive and breathing. I consider that a fantastic thing. Capricorn, Capricorn, what you guys have is the High Priest. All right, so the High Priest, what do we have going on for Capricorn with the High Priest? Capricorns, I do think that you are going to somebody to get some advice. This may even be, for most of you, this may be spiritual advice. This may be getting a reading, but this feels more like talking to somebody who you respect, who does have peace in their life, about how to maintain peace in your life. How do I eliminate some of this chaos that's going on around me? How do I move into a more peaceful, calm place? I think you are getting some advice about that. Some of you, this advice is not going to be solicited. Some people are just, somebody around you, or a mentor around you is going to kind of notice the chaos going on in your life and say, hey, by the way, did you know that if you just tried, a little forgiveness ritual every day, that would make your life better? Or, I'm just giving an example. It would not necessarily have to be a forgiveness ritual that they talk about, but some kind of tip or trick to help your life get better. Okay, so that's for Capricorns. Shakaya Wilkins, hello, hello. Next up, let's look at Aquarius. You had a funny week? I don't know if my week has been funny, but it's been interesting. I kind of thought maybe that's what you were trying to say. Okay, so Aquarius for Friday, September the 21st. Let's see what comes in for you guys. La da 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 da. Aquarians. Okay, Aquarians, you got the transition card showing up for you. This just means that there is some kind of major change that you are making in your life on Friday. Good for you. Good for you. This is usually a change of core values, a change of perspective, which causes how you interact with the world to change, which causes changes around you. And whenever this card comes up to indicate those changes, we're talking about forward progress. We're talking about evolution. We're talking about awakening. We're talking about changes that are moving you into a positive direction, Aquarius. So very good card to see for you guys. All right, so next we're going to do Pisces. And while I'm shuffling for Pisces, let me just announce that if you guys would like to have a live reading, a 1 or 2 question recorded reading, or a Reiki session, all you have to do is check out my website, which is www.amista.info, and it is also in the description box below in case you couldn't write as fast as I said that. Anyway, check out my website. Once you're there, all my contact information is there. Just get a hold of me and we'll get you scheduled as quickly as we can. Usually I can get to you. I try to get to you guys like in 20 minutes if I can. Usually I can get to you within 24 hours and usually 48 at the very latest. All right, so Pisces. Let's look for you guys for Friday, September 21st. You guys have a sweet card. You have the Temperance card. This just tells me that you are working on improving your balance here in the tangible world. You could be working on improving your finances, or you could be working on improving how things are split up as far as your time and energy. Do you have enough family time? Do you have enough work time? Do you have enough me time? but definitely working on bringing balance in. This could also be balance between, especially with a water sign, this could be balance between what you do for other people and what you do for you. Are you taking time to replenish yourself? You know, you're out there helping all these other people, but are you replenishing yourself as well? So bringing yourself back into a position of balance is what I see for you Pisces on Friday. Okay. And so now my chat's been missing since before I started Pisces, maybe even while I was doing Aquarius. I'm not sure. So let me see if I can get into my back office and see what you guys are saying. You would think I would do this ahead of time, but every day I just keep thinking, well, things will work smoothly today. La da da. La da 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 da. Mm-hmm. I do apologize for the delay. Okay. Hey there, Shakoya. You really need some changes? Cool, cool. Well, then that card looks good, huh? All right, so thank you guys for sticking around. I do appreciate all of you coming in, hanging out with me, keeping me fresh and on my toes. I do appreciate all the thumbs up and all the shares of this video. I also appreciate all of you who are subscribers and those of you who have ordered and will be ordering readings from me and Reiki sessions. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.